Welcome and welcome back, everyone. This is the Cosmic Awakening, and today's pick a card is about the full moon in Taurus eclipse occurring right now as I am recording this video. Keywords to this full moon in Taurus eclipse are stability, power, planting seeds, healing, releasing, taking action, and truth coming to light. But there's more. This is the first eclipse on the Taurus-Scorpio axis, as well as the preliminary energy for when the lunar nodes of destiny change signs on January 19th, 2022 through July 17th, 2023. So that's a year and a half. So this is also the longest partial eclipse of the century. And collectively, there will be a shift. We will be moving away from any manipulative tactics used to attain goals. And over the next year and a half, there will be more of a focus on stability and power. And this lunation will be aspecting Pluto and Jupiter, which will make it easier to move towards growth. This is a time where seeds will be planted towards what we want without compromising. And also any hidden circumstances will also be brought to light. Emotions will be running high, so make sure you keep the tissue box close by. You will most likely feel forced to take action, heal, and release what is no longer empowering you or bringing you stability in life. So I'm sensing tower moment energy where faulty foundations will crumble. So it's all about facing the truth, and this can be hard, but it's also necessary to evolve. And relationships will take center stage, and we will be fighting for what we love and for who matters most to us, starting with ourselves, of course. So this is actually a great time for you to write yourself a love letter, and starting with your fundamental beliefs, your constraints that you wish to release, and the new experiences that you would want to bring into your life. Then what you can do with this piece of paper is burn this called manifesto and feel the fresh attitude versus any stagnant disposition you were in previously. Okay, that being said, we have three options today. We have option number 1 with this moon card from the Good Tarot deck. All the cards, all the decks that I use will be in the description box below. In case you like any of them, you can just go ahead and click on the links. Sorry. So again, let's start this all over. We have this moon card from the Good Tarot deck for pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the moon card from the Ethereal Tarot. And option number 3 is the moon card from the Light Seers Tarot. Or tarot, should I say. Yeah, no, it's not the Light Seer, sorry. This one is the Muse. It's from the same author, so I sometimes get these mixed up. But anyway, those are your choices. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Share the video if you feel someone may need this message, and save the video if you want to watch it later. Timestamps will be in the description box, so see you at your pile. Okay, welcome pile number 1. If you chose this moon card from the Good Tarot, welcome. This is your reading on this full moon in Taurus. Pick a card, Taurus eclipse, full moon in Taurus eclipse. If you're interested in knowing what's going on, and if you skip the intro, if you're interested in knowing what's going on collectively and how this affects you particularly, you may want to go back and listen to the intro before the choice of piles. Okay. So let's see what the energy is for you. We're looking at the oracle cards first, then I will be shuffling the tarot cards. So first off, from the, I believe it's called Wisdom of the Oracle. Yeah, it's Wisdom of the Oracle. We have Poised. Okay, the number 48 could be relevant to you, the number 12 and the number 3. But let me just feel the energy here. So what I'm hearing here is there's not much more that you need to do. There's not much more that you need to do. It's a matter of waiting now and allowing. Waiting and allowing. I'm also hearing for some of you strike a pose here. Some of you could be dancers or performers, but not necessarily, doesn't have to be. But there's something here about you've got this. You have things balanced. All you have to do is wait for things to unfold. From the crystal spirits, you've got petalite. The number 42 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 6. And these two seem to be this very similar energy here. See how this petalite seems to be balanced on the slimmer side, and she's also balanced on one foot. So there's a balancing act here. The number 42 and the number 6, the number 48, 3 and 1. Sorry, the number 48, 12 and 3. Could be relevant here. But this is about allowing yourself some relaxation time. Sorry. Some relaxing time. Because it seems like if you don't relax, things can otherwise overwhelm you. So it's a time when less is more right now. This full moon in Taurus eclipse is less is more. It's more about taking a bath with petals and rose petals or flower petals, and just doing whatever you can to just feel light. You need to do something that takes your focus off the heaviness of a certain decision here and the pressure off making that decision right now, and becoming the observer of your own reality, detaching, watching your reality from as if it's not your life, as if it's someone else's life, and almost like, what would you tell that person? What advice would you give that person's life for their life? A person that you're looking into their life in a detached way without the emotions, as if the stakes weren't so high, because that will lead you toward your best decision if you take the emotions out of the equation. Because there's something here very long term that needs to be looked at. Yeah, it seems like you're facing some kind of crossroads or an indecision in your life right now. And this seems to be a very hard decision to make because the stakes are very high. But this is another reason why you need to detach. Detach from the emotions in the situation. Something about Little Red Riding Hood could be relevant to you. Walking through a scary forest where you're worried that you will encounter these obstacles or a wolf, and it's scary. So there's a decision here that is scary to you, but only if you allow your emotions to take over. If you can detach from your emotions, then it's not going to seem so scary. The number 8 could be relevant because, again, the number 8 is about stability, and that's pretty much the energy of this eclipse, stability. So again, that's you not wanting to compromise your stability, and you're wondering which path is going to lead me to more stability. Now, the answer here could be both paths. Now, just access yourself in which path. Ask yourself which of these two paths is more aligned with what you want fundamentally out of life. What experiences do you want to have? The moon. Yeah. This eclipse, this full moon in Taurus eclipse, is going to be particularly an emotional ride. So there's no avoiding that, but you can distract yourself. You can try and distract yourself with doing things that soothe your mind, such as a relaxing massage, breathing, meditating, and maybe a walk in nature as well. I mean, you can spend time indoors, which I do feel will happen, but just going out in nature to release those anxiety symptoms will help, like a hike or something like that. Something very soft and light. But you're going to be diving deep into your emotions as well, and you're going to be reanalyzing your habits, your comfort zone, whether staying in your comfort zone is bringing you the stability that you seek. Something about your home and family environment will be under a loop, and things, not a loop, what did I say, a loop? What is that called? But anyway, it's going to be under analysis for you, your home and family life, and your comfort zone, and moving out of your comfort zone, and what is nurturing to you, what nurtures you and what doesn't nurture you. Yeah, you will prefer your privacy during this time. Reanalyzing your habits, how you live, where you live. Should you stay? Should you go? Should you relocate? Should you change homes? And also there could be some mother wounds coming up to the surface. And there could be a light shed on how your mother wounds and painful experiences with your mother have kept you stuck in life and blocked in making the decisions that ultimately do make you very happy. Because right now, your life may be feeling a little bit too close for comfort. And decisions really are difficult to make when you're taking your life so personally. It's hard not to, because it's your life, right? But you could be an empath, you could be extremely sensitive, but that's the reason why you're being called to take a step back and observe everything with detachment and neutrality. Because there is a place within you that will allow you to observe these situations, circumstances without emotion, to see the world with the perspective of acceptance, of trying to change not what you see as external to you, but rather through the lens of a new perception. So now is really the time to take a step back and what's the word? Observe what is in front of you as it is, not as you would like it to be, but as it is. You could be reacting to something very triggering and feeling very overwhelmed by the amount of information that you're getting. I do see you getting a lot of downloads and a lot of clarity, and you need time and to process this so that you can sort things out. So allow yourself the time, don't pressure yourself. You're not in a hurry here. So a clear and detached manner of perceiving things and tackling the situation will empower you to really understand the true nature of what is in front of you and to take your next steps in your own time. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some tarot now. We're going to see what's going on for you when it comes to your empowerment, your stability in life, what seeds you're planting, what you're healing, what you're releasing, what you're taking action on, what truth will be coming to light. Now, I do see in terms of healing, there will be healing of mother wounds. Okay. The decision will have something to do with your stability here. What to take action on could have something to do with relocation or changing homes, countries, something like that, or jobs, relationships. What will be coming to light? The mother wounds, I would say. What else would be coming to light? The experiences that you want to have and you don't want to keep delaying, as what I'm seeing here. But you don't quite know how to move forward here. So you just stay still. So don't pressure yourself. This decision may take some time. So you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries strongly in your chart. Could be a moon rising, could be a midheaven or a north node. Could be your sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, okay? But you want to take action. There's something here you want to take action toward. You do. There's something here you're very motivated, very passionate about. And so I would say there is something on your list that is new, that you're wanting to experience, and you don't want to be waiting any longer for this. This could have something to do with travel, but doesn't have to be, okay? Could be a move or just something you really, really want to do. But during this full moon in Taurus eclipse, you're being asked to not take action right now, because you still need to decide on how to proceed forward, and you still need to release something here. Be that any trauma related to your mother more specifically, or a home situation. Maybe you're wanting to move homes or your motherland, something like that. That you're wanting to take action. You're definitely wanting to take action, but the warning here is don't do it hastily. Think about things, because there could be an element here of maybe you're tired of waiting. So, but for some of you, you're tired of waiting. It's been too much of a long wait. And for others of you, you're wanting to take impulsive action. But don't pressure yourself into taking this action just now. You will be able to soon enough. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Let's see what else is coming up here. Okay, Ten of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So something pertaining to your money, your wealth, is needing more of a perspective. But it seems like you're going to gain clarity on one of two things: of how to get to your wealth, to the wealth and stability that you seek, the legacy, the career opportunity, the business, the raise, the promotion. You're gaining clarity on how you can do that. You're also gaining clarity during this full moon in Taurus of how to proceed forward with when it comes to a marriage situation and what to do about it. Just give me a second. I just saw the Ten of Swords. So some of you, okay, I'm going to just pick it up because it fell. Some of you are coming to the conclusion that there's a separation here impending, or a divorce, an ending. So full moons are also about endings. And this could be ending because the connection that you're in maybe didn't make you feel empowered. It disempowered you in some way, and you're gaining clarity on how it disempowered you, or the person you were with felt disempowered, and there could have been a lack of stability as a consequence. For others of you, there is an ending here of a living situation, because you're gaining clarity that you cannot stay where you are any longer, because where you are is not serving your highest good in terms of how you attract abundance. Maybe the energy of the place where you live is non-conducive of attracting abundance, in the meaning, in the sense that it's maybe has this energy that is blocking your abundance. What is it called? It's called astro map astrology, where you can look at the astrology, your personal astrology map, and how it interacts with the world map and the astrological influences in each city, each state, each country and continent. I think it's called Astro World Map or Astrology Map. There's something that studies your position in the world. So that could be, for some of you, you're coming to the realization that you may need to change countries or cities or maybe states or homes, maybe the energy where you are. And so there's an impending decision to move away from a home or a country or a relationship here. And you know that this has come to an end, but there's still that final, maybe after this full moon, I feel you're going to move away from something towards something that you're more passionate about, is what I'm seeing here, just to summarize things here. Maybe the place where you are reminds you of some wounds or keeps bringing up the wounds or something like that. But let's see here. Yeah, the Hangman is showing this indecision. Give yourself time. Don't pressure yourself. You will know what to do when the time is right. You will know what to do when the time is right, okay? You will know what to do when it's time. Do any more cards want to come out from this deck at all? Oh, but I love this though. They're telling me to place this over here. Yeah, this deck doesn't want to give us any more cards, and that's fine. Because look, yeah. I'm seeing another thing here. So this full moon, you're going to be thinking about a decision you need to make, but I don't see you taking a whole lot of action just yet. You will after the full moon. But it's so interesting how they told me to place this Ten of Swords underneath this card, because there will be an ending of any pain that you associated to your mother. If there was pain here associated to your mother, that will be ending. This full moon will bring you a closure in terms of that. And consequently, because of that, you will be... Okay, so I'm seeing two things. Sorry, I know it seems like I'm going around in circles, but this energy is not that simple. So another thing I'm seeing here is that this full moon, you're deciding to take action toward the goals and the things that matter to you the most. And because of that, you are moving toward more stability and financial abundance. And just also abundance in general, possibly a more stable family life, and moving toward the goal of buying a house that you really like, making enough money to have the circumstances that you wish to have for yourself, right? But now during the full moon, you're going to be thinking about how to do this and gaining a new perspective and realizing that it's actually possible. And this will have you take your focus off these mother wounds, and it will help put a stop to those you're closing up that cycle of focusing on wounds from your past related to your mother, basically, because now you have bigger fish to fry, you have bigger things to worry about, and you're going to realize that that was getting in the way of that, okay? Wow, okay, so that would be for a lot of you. There's so many messages here. As the channel grows, the collective grows as well. So take the messages that resonate with you, or for you, should I say. Okay, and feel free to share it in the comments if you feel this is not your pile. Absolutely choose another pile. Okay. Oof. Sorry, I'm shuffling these on my lap right now, but I should maybe just... All right, so this one came out first. Yeah, I love this. Yeah, great. Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. Beautiful. All right, I love this. Yes. Okay. It's actually really, really good, guys. So we have 3 knights here. So okay, so there's another message here. There could be 2 people coming your way. One of them could be offering you, this is, sorry. Okay, guys, I don't know why, but this, your reading is having me, it's really making my stomach turn. Wow. You guys are going to be purging a lot. Some of you could even be vomiting or, puking, obviously, because you have so much stored inside you in terms of trauma. And for some reason, there's a mother here. Something about your mother, or your mother is suffering a lot. Anyway, sorry. Someone here, because I just felt... Someone here has been vomiting or will vomit during this full moon in Taurus. But you will be purging a lot. This is what it means. So, how do I put this? Energetically, there will be a purge for this pile. You'll be releasing a lot. And this could create like an upset of your gastric system, digestive system. And then the moon is also the digestive system. So yeah, your bowels as well, something about your bowels, your stomach, vomiting, and this is all because you're purging so much spiritually that it's gonna maybe even physically come out. But this is to, it's gonna show you now you've released everything. Now you've released it. This is basically what it means, and as a result of this, you're going to be able to take action toward what you're passionate about in a slow and steady way, one that will bring in long-lasting, prosperous experiences and abundance, and the possibility of a legacy, a family that is stable. Okay, I see you doing a lot of research here, a lot of research here, and I see you accessing your intuition. This is going to be very important for you because after this painful ending, you're ending the pain is what I'm seeing here. You're ending this pain here, or someone's pain will be ending. And in ending this pain, you will be able to move forward more. We have the Knight of Wands twice, though, by the way, from 2 different decks. I just noticed that. Wow, the synchronicities here. Something very painful is ending here for you. You are having closure and you're moving forward with a lot more joy. And I'm seeing a lot of you here. There's a Saturn return that's ending as well for you guys. You are either 31 years old or 61 years old or 32, where you closed out that cycle. And the decisions you make from now on, you're going to make them more confidently and you're not going to carry the pain. And so making decisions is going to become easier for you as well after this full moon in Taurus. Now, for others of you, there could be someone who is researching you, curious about you, and will be communicating with you during this full moon in Taurus, sending you a message or coming to see you. Someone here may be thinking about ways of proposing to you. Or someone sees you, someone who has been looking you up, spying on you, sees you as marriage material, okay? But they're waiting for the right time to come forward because they are still closing up a chapter themselves where they are healing and releasing pain and wounds. But they will take action sooner than later. It's going to happen a lot faster than it happened before. Maybe this was a slow moving situation. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy here. This person could have, you could have. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this person could have, you could have, and Pisces, besides all the signs that I said before, and Cancer. All right, so big messages here for you guys. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, go ahead and choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bells if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. And share the video if you feel someone would benefit from this message, and save the video if you want to watch it again later. So that was your reading, pile number 1. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Bless you all. Bye until next time. Welcome pile 2. If you chose this beautiful moon card from the Ethereal Tarot, this is your reading. Okay, so let's see how this full moon eclipse in Taurus will be going for you. And if you want to know more about the full moon eclipse in Taurus and how it will affect the collective, thus affecting you, definitely go back to the intro. If you skip the intro, I'll be explaining a lot of what's going on in the skies and how it will be affecting us collectively. But now first let's look at the Oracle of the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, the first card coming out. If you like the decks that I use here, you can find them in the description box. Okay, clean it up, clean it up. Pile number 2. You guys are going to be either spring cleaning, if it's spring, if you're in the southern hemisphere, or you will just be detoxing a lot from your life, purging, releasing, clearing, cleaning up your home, throwing things away, donating things, maybe cleaning those cobwebs. Did I say cobwebs? What is a cobweb? Maybe this is a correct term. I don't know what's going on with my English. Anyway, spider webs. What is a cobweb? Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Doesn't matter. The number 21 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. I know this is silly. I don't know what that is right now in this moment. Maybe I have known what that is. Guys, I'm having a moment here. Don't mind me. Anyway, you're going to be maybe decluttering, okay? Physically, your space, maybe your body, detoxing your body with some kind of juice, blend, you know, something maybe made with cucumber and ginger and kale, who knows, green apple, right? I don't know what you guys use to cleanse your body, but you could be doing a cleanse to release your body from toxins. You could be decluttering your home, rearranging it, you know, the works. Now, for your crystal spirit, you got turquoise. The number 57 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 13 and the number 4. The number 4 is all about structure, organizing, putting things in their place, and getting ready for the future. Okay? But with turquoise, this is also about reframing your life. And when we reframe our life, it means that there are things that we need to let go of, and you're looking at those things and letting go of those things, and you're looking into the future of what you want. And so you are also organizing yourself to place yourself into the future that you're envisioning. And this full moon in Taurus eclipse will be bringing you a different way of perceiving things around you, reality, and life in general. And you know, there's also the notion that there's the clarity that's going to come to you, I feel, is that you're going to realize that really each of us can experience. There's going to be, maybe someone's going to tell you some kind of a story about their life, the story of their life, or you're going to read some kind of biography here. There's some kind of form of storytelling that will lead you to realize that each of us experience the same events in different ways because we all come from different vantage points. And so there could be one story that you both experienced, but because someone was on the other side of it and you were on this side of it, you had one perspective and the other person had the other perspective. And you're changing a lot too. So is your perspective of what you experienced back in the past. And the same event will seem different to you now, because you're gaining clarity on a different perspective to the same event. And so the message here with turquoise is that you can change your story of what happened in the past at any time. It's just a matter of perspective. And you can choose the details that you want to focus on from that same story and how to interpret the events. This is all about feeling encouraged to really claim your power as a storyteller here. How do you want to tell your story? Do you want to keep telling your story the same way, even if it's just to yourself? And again, what is true about your story? What truth do you want to be known? So you may be starting to write a book or something to tell your story according to your own perspective of things. But in writing that story, so I'm hearing there's, if you guys decide to write down and even journal about something that happened in your life, the more you go into it, into the detail of it, you're going to realize that your story has a lot more angles than you thought it did. Just as, when you turn a crystal around and you see it has another side, and, sometimes there's a prettier side to the crystal and there's a not so pretty side to a crystal. So what is the story that you're going to tell? Will it be that story that is heroic and empowering? Because I feel you're going to choose the empowering path right now and worthy of your hard work and efforts to heal what is wounded within you. Or are you going to tell that other story where you're the victim? Because you can still be honest about all that you have experienced and done, but you can still write it in a way that will help you feel stronger, wiser, and more supported by the universe, rather by victim of your circumstances. Maybe you were a victim of your circumstances back then, maybe because you had no other alternative or you didn't know any better, but now you do. And the way you tell your truth is really up to you. And so right now you are being encouraged to write your story in a way that honors you, that empowers you, and heals you. So this will be a very healing journey for you if you decide to write the story about something that happened to you and how you used it to become stronger. And it doesn't matter if other people will accept it or not. We're not everyone's cup of tea, nor do we have to be. You are under absolutely no obligation of satisfying everyone in your life. But tell your story anyway, because this will be very healing to you. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely being pushed to be creative here. This is the second chakra, the sacral chakra, color orange. The number 36 and 9 could be relevant to you. Archangel Ariel is here to help you take the practical steps toward organizing and structuring your life right now, or even structuring a story if that's what you're wanting to do. If that's where your focus is, there will be structure within the creativity. So you will be highly creative. It will help you close a cycle of pain. It will be very healing to use this outlet to create through writing or telling your story, even if it's telling your story in a podcast or telling your story to a voice recorder. It will help you purge a lot and clean your soul. It will clean your soul. So what you will be doing is cleaning your soul by telling your story so that you can then release it and structure your life the way you want it to be, co-create it with the universe the way you want it to be. And this will be very empowering to you. This will be very empowering. Okay, and we have the 9th house. So you're definitely going on a deep, deep soul dive, soul search in telling the story. Or at least this is the energy available to you during this full moon in Taurus eclipse. There's going to be a journey through, your beliefs could be changing, or you could be becoming more aware of what it is that you believe in. What is it that you wish to, what is it that you aspire to? And, you know, and it's going to clear your energy from those webs, right? That were there, that were keeping you from seeing things clearly, that were keeping you from moving forward, that were keeping you from taking the risks you need to take in your life to move out of your comfort zone and into your life purpose. Because there's no way you can move into your life purpose if you are not willing to do something that's not comfortable for you. And so I do see this full moon in Taurus eclipse being a pivotal point, a turning point for you when it comes to stepping out of your comfort zone and really going on a spiritual quest toward a more meaningful life here. But for that, you need to clean away any toxicity from your body, from your mind, from your soul, from your life. That could be relationships, that could be your house needing a cleanup and a detoxing, and so that you can rewrite your story and you can tell your past story in a way that empowers you to walk through the portal into the future that is being made, that is being created in this present moment. Wow, pile number 2. So many powerful messages coming through today in this reading. Let me know how this resonates. Yes, you're having a new beginning. You're cleaning up what no longer serves you in terms of your beliefs, the way you've been doing things or viewing your story. You're cleaning that away. You're shifting out of victim mentality, and you're empowering yourself because you are deciding now that you want to create a more stable future for yourself, a more balanced one. And this could involve a new exercise regime, eating healthier, sleeping the healthy amount of hours that will allow your cortisol levels and stress levels to stay down, while giving you the energy to push through with those activities and that mental, physical activity that you need to get through your day and get things done, right? I'm seeing you're letting go of procrastination because a light is being shed in the areas where you have been procrastinating. And you're giving yourself an opportunity here for a clean new beginning with a very solid and stable foundation to work from. But for that, you really need to clear an outdated way of thinking, toxic relationships, the toxicity within your body or your home, right? Because you can't plant a seed. This is the seed in, toxic soil. It's just not possible. And if the way you're seeing your story in the past is a toxic one, then whatever seeds you plant will possibly not even grow, right? And so you want to detox even the way you're looking at your past here. Wow, this is deep. This is very deep. I just hope my device has enough memory to do all the 3 piles. Not memory, but battery. Yeah, there's a deep search. You're searching deep within here. There's a spiritual search and a connection to your higher self, a connection to spirit here. You could have Virgo in your chart or Sagittarius. You could also have fire signs in your chart or Libra. You could be thinking about publishing a book. if you start writing a book now, there is a high probability that you will end up publishing this book. And it could reach people all over the world, is what I'm seeing here. And this has to do with your spiritual path of seeing things from a different perspective. You will be faced with a decision here, and there could be a stalemate during this full moon in Taurus, but we will clarify further. A decision on what to create and how to create it. But I see, as a consequence of this, your sensuality, your sexual life is being healed and activated as you're healing. You're going through the process of healing your sacral chakra. Having the color orange around and wearing orange on Tuesdays as well. Deep orange on Tuesdays and green on Wednesdays will help you. That's too many. These two wanted to come out together. So, okay, you got 5 cards. Pile number 1 got 4. It doesn't matter. So there's a certain amount of anxiety here when it comes to your, again, Virgo energy here, when it comes to your financial independence. Or maybe you're single and you're anxious about being single or becoming single or something about that. You could be having some sleepless nights. Okay, yeah, this full moon in Taurus is going to have you having trouble going to bed early or falling asleep early or something like that, because it seems like you're very focused on your financial success and independence here. When will the harvest be ready for you? But just know that this creative path of telling your story, this spiritual journey you're on is going to bring you financial independence. But I just want to get now the other tarot deck so we can clarify what's going on here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm going to take these. 2 of Cups. 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Wow, guys. There's nothing to worry about. So, whatever you're clearing from your energy fields is bringing you a new stable beginning and possibly a partnership with a higher level soulmate, okay? Whatever you are letting go of is opening up space for better relationship to come forward, or better relationships. Take it how it resonates. And the healing that you're doing and looking into is the wounds from all the battles you've been through. Like, life has seemed to be this constant battlefield, one battle after the other, but you conquered them all. You conquered them all. And when making your decisions, really remember how you overcame your obstacles, your battles, how you overcame and you won. You survived, you resisted, and you're still standing, right? Because look, there's nothing to worry about your financial independence, because it's not only bringing you independence, it's bringing you, you're working toward wealth, okay? And being able to support your family, or you're coming into a situation after being single where you're going to be marrying someone who will, the two of you together will be a very stable power couple, a force to be reckoned with, an example for other people. So it seems like if you're wanting to get married, or if you're wanting to be in a higher level commitment, that will happen for you after this full moon in Taurus. Now, I'm not looking at timing here, but that's the potential that is available for you. And for some of you, even becoming mothers or fathers. Now, either biologically or through adoption here, or there could be blended families happening here where you will become a mother or a father figure to some child here. But for most of you, this is biological, is what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing whatever you're cleaning up from the past is opening your way to a very abundant future. And there really is nothing to worry about. It's if you're staying up late at night worrying, is this going to happen? There could be someone specific on your mind. Is this going to happen? Don't worry about the specific person on your mind. They're not being specific about whether it's that person or not. They're just saying everything you want is going to happen and there's nothing to worry about. You've got this. The battles are almost over, and all they're there for is to reanalyze them so you can clear them away, heal, and tell your story in a more empowered way. How do I tell this story? Which way to go with the story? Which way empowers me? And in empowering yourself, it doesn't mean that you are bringing someone else down. It also could mean that you are able to view that person's perspective with compassion. Okay? Wow. And so this full moon in Taurus is bringing up a lot to heal, to tell, to write about. But at the same time, whatever you tell, whatever you heal, whatever you release here is setting you on your path to success, stability, and a legacy. And a lot of abundance, a lot of creativity, fertility. And you could have Libra Taurus in your chart here, but you really are being prepared for something big here. So get ready. Tell your story in a way that is empowering. You don't have to bring anyone down to tell your story, but I do feel most of my subscribers would not be that kind, would not tell that kind of story where they would have to disgrace someone's reputation. It's not about that. It's about empowering you. And forgiveness and compassion are very empowering in themselves. And so those battles really were there to make you stronger and to overcome them. So now you would be ready for any event. Like if someone always did something for you, if you never had any obstacles or struggles in life, how would you be able to keep facing obstacles and struggles coming from left, right, forward, and center? Like, is life always smooth sailing? No, we need to tackle the obstacles, and that's exactly what you're doing. Very successfully so. So, if you're having trouble making a decision, remember all those times, whenever fear or you're feeling overwhelmed overcomes, then focus on all the times you overcame and you won those battles in your life. Okay? Beautiful. 2 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles with the Empress there. This is very, very, and the 6 of Wands being there. It seems like a lot of healing of your self-confidence, a lot of creativity, a lot of potential here for conception as well. So pile number 2, this was beautiful. Let me know how that resonated for you. If you feel this is absolutely not your pile, go ahead. Choose another pile. Take what resonates. Leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Share this video with someone you feel may need the message. Bless you, and hope to see you soon. Bye. Welcome, last but not least, pile number 3. If you chose this depiction of the moon card from the Muse Tarot, this is your reading about the full moon in Taurus eclipse. If you want to know what's going on collectively and how that will affect you, definitely if you skip the intro, go and listen to it now. First card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, you have come to the edge. So you're being called to take a risk here. Take a risk and move out of your comfort zone during this full moon in Taurus. The number 36 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. From the crystal spirits, you've got Agerine. Just give me a second, please. Be right back. Okay, sorry, I had to go to the door. All right, so as I was saying, we have Agerine, and the number 1 could be relevant to you. All right, sorry. Okay, so there's a risk that you're being called to take here. However, you are also being called to analyze yourself when it comes to consistency. If you do take this risk, how consistent will you be able to be? And you're going to be analyzing yourself and asking yourself, how reliable am I? How reliable are the people in my life right now? Is it really a risk that I'm taking to take this risk if what is in my life is not really reliable and consistent? So I do feel that you are stepping away from anything that is not reliable and consistent in your life. And you're stepping into your integrity and what seems to be a risk, but it's not really a risk, if that makes sense. The number 1 could be relevant to you. So with the 9 being there and the 36 and the 1, I see you closing a cycle and starting a new one. And there are these deeply held values that you have, and you do not have to compromise with them. You're going to have this focus that your personal integrity also matters, no matter what other people want around you. And if you're feeling pressured to stay in a situation or to say yes or to walk on eggshells when your heart is saying no, when your heart is wanting to be something else, if you are feeling the pressure to being someone that you're not, now is the time to, but when you're going to remember the importance of being reliable to yourself, to your inner calling. I'm seeing some boundary setting here and someone really needing to say, no, this is enough. Because in saying yes, sometimes you could be making a mistake, or to keep saying yes, and then you're going to have to correct that mistake later. And some people may struggle to accept your truth and your decisions, but you need to stick to your truth right now. Be solid and consistent with what it is that you want. Because what really matters to you, deep down, is what you're meant to be doing. And that's where you're going to get the push from the universe. So if you're feeling unsure or doubting whether you have the right to take a stand or to take a risk here, just become still and reconnect with the universe. It's not your job to protect everyone's feelings and keep the peace at all costs. You don't have to rush about smoothing everyone over. Be at peace, stay firm, and honor your deepest values, and make sure they are in sync with your purpose. Because right now, you need to feel strong. You got the number 22. You seem to be on the right path toward balance in your yin and your yang. The number 4, structure. You are structuring yourself during this full moon in Taurus. And we have Scorpio energy here. So you could have a strong, you could have your moon in Scorpio or your rising in Scorpio or a strong placement in Scorpio here on your chart. And so this full moon in Taurus is really having you question a lot about your relationships more specifically. And there could be an obsessive kind of value to where you're at during this full moon in Taurus. Maybe you're obsessed with finding the balance within, obsessed with structuring your life, obsessed with a certain relationship in your life, or maybe more than one relationship here. Maybe you're in need of a deep, deep regeneration here. You could be feeling more lusty than usual, or feeling a compulsion to destroy some kind of foundation here within a relationship. Maybe something that is no longer aligned with who you are energetically. There's something very deep and primal about you that you haven't been allowing yourself. And it's just you're not gonna be able to contain it or hold it in you anymore. It's almost like you're tired of sacrificing yourself for everyone else to be happy. Why does other people's happiness matter and not your own? Unless you're truly aligned with, seeing everyone else happy, but there's something missing here. Anyone you're trying to save from being unhappy need to find the happiness within themselves. It's not fair that they rely on you entirely to make them happy if they can't find it within themselves. Okay. Because we all come to this world alone. Well, the passage to this world, should I say, and we all exit it alone, right? So we're saving people from the inevitable, basically. Pile number 3. Okay. The High Priestess, Temperance. Some of you could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cuspers. Doesn't have to be. You could just have those in your chart. Doesn't have to be either. We have High Priestess, Pisces energy. So you're being called to really, there's a lot of subconscious stuff that's coming to light for you. And your intuition is very connected to your subconscious, by the way. And to create more balance in your life, you really need to honor your inner calling and the things that you want, because sacrificing yourself in order for other people to constantly get what they want is creating the imbalance in your life. Your angels are with you right now. They're guiding you. You are being divinely guided at this current moment to have a new beginning in your life. And there's a lot of balance between yin and yang here, but we're going to find out more what that's about. So you're being called to follow your intuition. Listen to that inner voice rather than what everyone else expects of you or expects you to do or tells you to do or directs you to do or manipulates you to do. No more manipulation. No, that's not happening anymore. Even if it's this, I don't know how to put it. There are some people who are really good at manipulating just with a soft voice or a smile to get what they want. But anyway. But some people are never satisfied. I'm also hearing that. Never satisfied, no matter how much we do. They always want more and more and more. Expecting more. never truly being there for us in the way that we want them to be for us, or we need them to be, because they're not matching our vibration, right? Okay. So go to the edge and take that risk. Not literally off a cliff, okay, guys? Obviously. Metaphorically. I would never advise anyone to get close to the edge of a cliff. Stay safe. Don't do anything dangerous or stupid. Stay safe out there on those hikes. I don't know why I'm rambling this way, but anyway. These cards are being so shuffled, so shuffled. It's almost like you go through things in your mind so much overthinking here, because you're always taking other people's needs into consideration. You just want to keep the balance at all costs, to the point where justice is being served, by the way. This is all major arcana. There's so much energy of balance here and a new beginning. Just make sure you're being fair to yourself. There needs to be more of a balance of fairness. Something is very imbalanced and unfair in your life, and it has a lot to do with you not allowing yourself to follow your inner calling, your something you know you need to do, but something about staying in your comfort zone, which is not sacrificing, or which is sacrificing your own path, your own life purpose, stopping yourself for the sake of others when they have the responsibility to build their own paths and follow their own things, and you're not telling them what to do, but you feel there's this pressure on you to be that person who makes everyone happy all the time, but you're not happy. But you will be. You are finally, this full moon is shedding the light on what it is that you need to look at, where the imbalance is, where you have not been honoring yourself. And you're having a new beginning, a new zest for life, and that will bring things back into balance. It's a time where it's my turn, is what I'm hearing. It's my turn. And there's a lot of wisdom backing this. There's a lot of wisdom backing this. You're psychic, you're highly psychic, and you're very connected to the angelic realm. You could be a starseed, a light worker, an earth angel, an empath. But, you know, even in now serving your own needs, there will be someone here who will stop being enabled, because there's someone in your life that you've been enabling to just get things the way they want, when they want, me first attitude, I need this, I need that. And you're like, okay, fine, let's get you this and let's make you happy. I'm also hearing for some. Okay, so sorry about that. We got interrupted by my battery dying. But as I was saying, your life is coming into balance because you are realizing the things that are imbalanced, in the sense of what you are sacrificing too much. Because what's being indicated here with this full moon in Taurus eclipse is that you're having a new beginning where you're following your passions. And this will create a balance in your life, and this will bring justice to your situation. There will also be a ruling here in your favor, I'm seeing, that will allow you a new beginning, maybe something you've been patiently waiting for. Divine timing was at play, but you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're going to be able to move forward. Okay, but let's see now with the other tarot deck to clarify these first ones that came out. Five of Pentacles. It's going to become very clear to you that wherever you are missing out on life, feeling left out in the cold, lack of finances, problems with your money, blocks to abundance, you're going to see them very clearly. You're going to see how this was the result of not taking a risk in following your passion. This is a result of you sacrificing your own growth for the sake of others and doing things just for others and not for yourself, and not motivated by what you're passionate about, basically. It's going to become very clear to you. And it's also going to become clear that your intuition has been whispering this to you on a daily basis, but you've been ignoring it. You're not going to be ignoring this anymore. You're going to become very aware of your own lack mentality that has been prevalent to this point, and it has been run by fear. You're going to realize how fear has been at the basis of everything you're sacrificing for the greater good, so to speak. Spirit is inviting you to co-create. Spirit is inviting you to connect more. Your angels are just waiting for your instructions right now. It's crazy. They're all around you. They're just waiting. They're saying, we're here. We want to help you. What can we do for you? You just have to make it known. Make it known. Yeah. The potential here for you with this full moon in Taurus is to create a very stable, abundant, and prosperous life for yourself, to start your own business possibly. The time has come. The time has come to start your own business, I'm hearing here. Do what makes you happy. Something that makes you happy will bring you the money that you want. Not what other people think you should be doing, but what you want to do, what your intuition is telling you to do, the risk you are being called to take, to step into your life purpose and not be accommodating everyone else's life purpose. They can do that for themselves. You're stepping out of lack mentality, that's for sure. You are being divinely guided, and you're being set on the right track right now with this full moon eclipse. Enough is what I'm hearing. Enough is enough. You are empowering yourself, especially financially. You are allowing yourself to create the stability for yourself that you are entitled to. And guess what? You're reconciling with your inner justice. And there will be people supporting you. There will be loyal friends supporting you. You are reuniting with your soul tribe. And in taking this risk, allowing yourself this new beginning, there will be a celebration, by the way, when it comes to a court case and this full moon for some of you. There's a court case that's bringing you a good result, and it's going to allow you to move forward. For others of you, you will be celebrating something during this full moon. That's closing a chapter and opening a new one that will be very passionate and happy, joyful, where your growth will take center stage. See, I love how it starts with the Five of Pentacles and it ends with the Sun, because Five of Pentacles would be the vibration of fear and the Sun would be the vibration of joy and love. So what's happening is a total 180 in this full moon in Taurus eclipse, where whatever is being brought to light that cannot stay the way it was anymore, is allowing you to free yourself, celebrate life, be happy, and raise your vibration. Spend time with friends is advised. Okay? It will help you create a balance in your energy. If you're spending too much time alone, if you spend some time with friends, you will automatically raise your vibration. Those friends who make you feel good, okay? And if your financial accomplishments haven't showed themselves, this full moon is creating a basis for you to work with so that everything comes to you when it's meant to. You will have to be patient. This process will take time, but you will feel constant growth. Slow and steady, okay? You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart. Okay? That was your reading, pile number 3. I'm going to stop shuffling this deck, stop channeling. Thank you so much for being here. And if this did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Comment on what resonated with you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Share the video with someone you feel may need the message, and save the video if you want to watch it later. But for now, be blessed, and hope to see you soon in the future. Bless you all. Bye.